diamond painting friends, Jessica here with Tiny Worlds of Wonder, stopping in for a whip and chat today. It's been a long time since we did a whip and chat, and enough things have happened in my life that I feel like I have something to talk about. And you know, when you do a whip and chat, that's kind of important. So here we are. If you're returning to the channel, it's always so great to see you. Leave a comment for me. I really want to hear what you're working on today as you watch, what's going on with you. And I promise I'm not just saying that. Like, I really enjoy reading your comments. So if you feel like leaving one today, that would be great. If you're new to the channel, hi there. My name is Jessica. I am the Wizard of Wonderment behind Tiny Worlds of Wonder. By wonderment, I really mean weirdness, and it's great to have you here today. I post new crafting content every Monday. I aim for every Monday. Lately, it's been like every other Monday, or every Monday and then a Wednesday, or later. You know, things are a little crazy. We aim for Monday. We aim for Monday. But I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I'd love to see you all the time. If you like crafting content with a lot of positivity, and quite a bit of just quirkiness too, you're in the right place, so stick around. Today I am sitting here working on Goodnight Story by Viktor Nazovtsev from DIY Moon Shop. This one is a 75 by 60 round drill canvas with 40 colors. I'll make sure I stick a long view up on the screen so you can kind of orient yourself to where we are on the canvas today. This is a quirk of mine. When I watch whip and chats, I like to know what the project looks like. Like, where are you in the project? What's it gonna look like? You guys don't have to change anything you do if you film whip and chats. Don't change for me, but I'm molding my behavior for you. That's what I'm here for, after all. So we're gonna be working on this little section down here. This guy does have a double cover, so I just taped over the double cover. As always, let me tell you about some things you see on the screen because I'll always get questions. This cover minder is a homemade cover minder from, it's like from the fairy garden section at my local craft store. They had this really cute little kitty and it had a flat back. So I just glued a magnet on the back and now I have a cute little kitty to keep me company while I do Goodnight Story. This is an acquisition that just came in the mail from Butterfly Resin Gems. Now, Butterfly Resin Gems is going to be a sponsor for Summer with the Masters 2022. And so I ordered a custom tray that I'll be showing you soon, but this came with it. And how cool is it? That's the prettiest like trash drill holder I've ever seen. It's clear with like gold flecks in it. I'll put the link in the description below so you guys can find Butterfly Resin Gems and Alysa. Thanks, Alysa. That is gorgeous. That was a gorgeous addition to my order. Here is the custom boat that I ordered, resin boat that I ordered from Alysa. So I got to pick my own painting to stick down in there. Oh, I love it. You guys see? It's got some gold flecks in it, flower in it. I'm saving this boat to use for Summer with the Masters 2022. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Like I said, Alyssa's sponsoring, but I did purchase this myself, so love it. It turned out really nice, Alyssa. I like it a lot. I'm going to be using today a pen from Custom Pens by Cheryl on Etsy and a boat from Munimade. Since I only do whip and chats like once in a blue moon, I sometimes save up my new acquisitions just to show you guys during my whip and chats. And so here's another item that I received recently that I just adore. This is a pen from Pens by Maggie on Etsy. It is so hard to get a really nice picture of it on camera, but it's so pretty in person. It's pink and like silvery gray and black and white all swirled into like a clear base. And then it has this beautiful ring of pink rhinestones around the middle. Ooh la la. It feels very fancy and I love it. So thanks, Maggie. I really like that. I'll put a link to Maggie's shop. I can't think of the word. Maggie's shop. I'll put a link to Maggie's shop in the description below so you guys can find that too. We've got our coffee. We've got our project. Do we have our pen filled up with wax? No? Okay, we're ready. Okay, what am I going to tell you guys about first? So, channel news first. Okay, so Summer with the Masters 2022 is kicking off next week. Actually, when you see this video, it'll be this week. So I'm really excited about that. Really excited about that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, quick overview. Summer with the Masters 2022 is an event that I am co-hosting with Katie over at Diamonds and Washi. I'll stick a link to her channel in the description as well so you can find her. We're going to be doing alternating weekly videos between June 1st and July 31st. If you want to participate, we're asking you to work on a canvas that features artwork from before 1927. That's public domain here in the US. It does not have to be a new start. So if you started a project for Summer with the Masters last year and you didn't get to finish, pick it right back up. That's what I'm doing. And you can start at any time. If you decide you don't want to start until July and you just want to run through the end of July with us, that's just fine. There will be a Google form to sign up on that'll go live on June 1st. So watch out for that. We'll have a little welcome video. Actually, I haven't talked to Katie about it yet. I assume we'll both have a little welcome video where we can list that Google form for you. You'll also be asked to post pictures with hashtag Summer with the Masters 2022 so we can all follow each other's amazing work. And of course, I want to be able to feature some of your amazing canvases here on the channel. So send me pictures. If you don't have Instagram, you can find my email in my About tab from desktop computer. So send me those by email if you just don't do Instagram. I understand not everyone does social media. I don't do Facebook. I have a Facebook, but I don't like going on Facebook anymore. That's the scoop. I hope you'll join us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We will have some sponsors. We'll have some prizes. That will be marvelous. I normally work on an angle and I'm gonna be attempting to work flat today. We'll see if I can even see my canvas. I'm going to start with the white symbols. The white symbols are the dark colors, right? Or at least in theory. So that's what we're going for here. I hope I don't stick my head in the camera. How close can I get? Okay, pretty close. You guys see why I have to edit my videos so much. It's because I'm such a weirdo. Other channel news. Okay, so I've been working on this project from Annie's Kit Clubs, this Moroccan tile Afghan. And I'm having a heck of a time trying to get the third month done. I've been working on that third month for like literally 4 months. 5 months? 4 months. It's taking me forever. If you guys are crocheters, maybe you can sympathize with me, but I did a section of it and the gauge was off, so now I'm like, is it off enough that I do it over? I don't know. It's like a whole ½ inch too small. So we'll see. And then I have to do that thing 4 times. So I'm just frustrated with it. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with it right now. So you might not see that project again for a while. I'm kind of over it right at the moment. I've kind of lost my cross stitching bug too. I've kind of lost all my bugs except my diamond painting bug right now. I've lost my coloring bug. I've lost all the bugs. And I'm supposed to be doing some book launches for Color It, and I feel really bad because I should be doing like a tutorial out of these books that I have, and I just can't, like I can't find my muses to do this. So I filmed a flip through for one of them. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. Because I really like Color It, and I don't wanna do people wrong, you know what I mean? But I also don't have a lot of time, so that's the other part of the equation. If you sent me an email and I haven't responded to your email in weeks and weeks and weeks, I promise it is nothing against you. Like there's nothing against you. I'm really struggling to keep up with things right now. So, channel news. Oh, I finally got my blank canvas for a blank canvas project from Haid that I've literally had. So you guys, I've literally had the pattern canvas and drills for the pattern canvas and drills for a blank canvas project from Haid for like 1.5 years. And I ordered the pattern and I got the canvas from Cooper Diamond Art and the drills. And I started kitting up the drills. Everything was great. I unboxed it. It all looked great. I even have video of it that I've just never edited or put up. But over time, I realized that those double-sided canvases just do not hold up in my climate. Like I looked at the canvas maybe like last summer. And like all of my other double-sided canvases, had formed a whole bunch of rivers. It is not Cooper Diamond Art's fault at all. The canvas was pristine when it came to me. Those canvases, just for whatever reason, do not work for me in my house. And so I decided to order a poured glue blank canvas now that Uniquely Yours Down Under carries poured glue blank canvases. So I did that like in January-ish. And then, you guys, of course, China had this massive Omicron outbreak. And so nothing was getting out of Jennifer's factory. And so, but my canvas finally arrived, my blank canvas. So I'm gearing up to show you that at long last, after having it in my stash. I'm pretty sure since like summer of 2020. It's been forever ago. So that'll be happening. It came a little bit wrinkled, so I'm trying to see if setting it under my table cover here will straighten it out a little bit. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. And other channel news. Oh yeah, Jade just let me know that my drills for a Haid Crown Jewel canvas that I ordered are on the way to me. So I can show you that at last too. I've had all these little projects kind of just waiting in the wings to show you, so I'm excited to have some things that have been in progress for a while to show you really soon. I'm really struggling to see this right now. Okay, this is Exhibit A to why I really don't like sparkle in my canvases. And I know we all have different workspaces. We all have different setups, but I cannot see this. I cannot see this because it's too reflective. Like I can't even tell what's happening. And then we have a whole bunch of C's and G's kind of. Are there G's? No, maybe there's no G's. Maybe it's just C's. Yeah, it's just C's. They just look like G's with the reflective thing going on. So I'm like having to stick my head. Oh my goodness. I've been battling that with this canvas, to be honest. The reflectiveness, and this is kind of new for DIY Moon when they did their revamped canvas fabric and all. Now it's kind of sparkly. That does look like a G. And now I just can't see it. I've really been struggling with seeing it in my light. The canvas fabric is really lovely, actually. Like it's got a soft back on it. It doesn't fray. It's really nice. Okay, so this project I started a few weeks ago now. I don't have a lot of time to diamond paint right now at the end of the year, but I adore Victor Nazovtsev. I've said this before, and I've been dying to start this canvas. A weird thing happened. Okay, I did the first square down here, which is like this little house. And I realized, like from the very first square I did, I should have ordered this in the bigger size because the confetti was just, like DIY Moon has lovely confetti. They really do a nice job with their blending normally. But this was just so, I say artifacted, like there's just like random confetti. And I didn't really like the way it was turning out. So I ended up like redoing a bunch of drills down here. And I was like, this is gonna be a really hard canvas. Like I'm not gonna enjoy this. But I found actually that the next square, I had to do the same thing. Redid a whole bunch of drills so you could tell what the heck was going on over here. And then I did this up here, same thing. But I found that the more I did this, the more I worked on it, the more I actually enjoyed the canvas. That's kind of weird. Normally I would wait to like edit drills until I was all finished. But I know with DIY Moon, I'm gonna get a ton of drills. That seems to be like always the case. And so I just went ahead and did it as I went. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out when I did it. And so now I feel like a weird sense of investment and enjoyment in the canvas that I was not expecting. Like I was really expecting to not enjoy the canvas because I was having to edit so many drills. But it seems not to be the case. I really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it, but I would suggest if you are not a person who enjoys reconfiguring drills, get the bigger size. I think the rendering will be a little bit clearer at the bigger size. I do think it maybe needs to be bigger than both sizes that they offer on the site. Of course, you guys, I'm an affiliate for DIY Mood, but I'm always going to tell you the truth about how I feel about every canvas I work on. So I have to tell you about that because the FTC tells me I have to. And I'll put my affiliate info, my commission link and everything down in the description. It's never there because I want you to feel obligated to do anything with it. It's just if you like the canvas, you like it, and you want to use it and support the channel, you do that. It's great. I don't earn a tremendous amount of money from any of those affiliate partnerships, but they are a nice way to kind of supplement the time it takes to make and edit videos, which is pretty extensive. If you're a creator who does a lot of editing of your videos, you know that process is a process. But yes, I would suggest getting the bigger size if you don't really enjoy fiddling with your canvases. If you do enjoy fiddling with your canvases, I think you could definitely get away with this 75 by 60. I'm excited to get to the faces just to kind of see how those turn out. Didn't expect to enjoy it. Really enjoying it is the verdict. And I love my little fishy's face up here. He's so cute. His lips. Can you see his lips? He's adorable. He is adorable. All right, what other news do I have? The girls are home. The girls are home from college, and I am so happy. I am so glad that they had a great year. They had a lot of fun. They really did well. They settled in well. Of course, I'm really excited about that. But my house was so quiet, and everybody else in my house goes to bed really, really early, gets up really, really early, and I'm a night owl. So I'm sitting here all by myself. This is so nice because the girls are night owls with me, and yeah, finally, there's somebody to talk to. Somebody to talk to. And my daughters are both kind of artistic, and so we have a lot of things in common to talk about, and that's really, really nice. So I'm really enjoying having them home while it lasts before they go back to school. My spring semester with my piano students is wrapping up. We did our big recital, our big end of the year recital this weekend, and they did such a great job. We did the recital up at the university here in the city where I live, and they got to play on a beautiful piano, and it was really nice that the university was willing to let us do that, and because it's not every day that kids get to play on a really nice 9-foot Steinway, so that was really lovely. I had a student who did a solo program, so that was really nice. Her family had a nice reception for her afterwards, and I got to go to that. And then another friend finished graduate school this past, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. So after that, I went to a little get together for her, and it's just been like that for the last, it's been like that for all of May. So I've been neglecting some online friendships as a result of just being crazy, just having a lot going on. But hopefully as summer starts, we can get the old schedule under control and kind of start actually getting back to people who message me again. So like I said, if you've emailed me or messaged me, I'm sorry. I'm sure I have not forgotten. I am still working at the law office until they can find somebody to replace me. They want to hire a full-time person, and I just can't be me because I'm not willing to give up my piano studio. So I'm still there too. So we're transitioning. We have some transitions going on in my life, and I don't know what that's going to mean. It's a little scary, right? Transitions are a little scary. But of course, I do plan to keep teaching, and YouTube is just a fun outlet for me, and so of course I plan to keep doing YouTube too. As long as I have anything interesting going on, then I will keep doing YouTube. Or as long as I can do events that I think people find fun, or, as long as it's relevant. So tell me what you guys have going on. What are kind of your major developments? Do you have any fun plans for the summer? I know not everyone watching is in summer right now. I know in different parts of the world it may not be, we may not be going into summer. But what are your plans for the coming season, I should say? Because I feel like every season brings a little bit of change and a little bit of something new. So I'd like to hear what you have going on as well. I know I'm pretty far away. It's hard for you guys to see. My camera setup, I've been saying this for years, but my camera setup doesn't easily allow me to get really close to my work. Because I have a pretty ganked up system actually to film. You guys would laugh if you could see behind the scenes here. I have a interesting logistics for my filming setup. I think we might be making a bush, but I don't know for sure. Trees? Can you guys tell from where you are? Sometimes from far away it's easier to see. I don't know if I have any big summer plans, but my husband and I and one of our daughters will be going to visit my in-laws in Oklahoma at some point this summer. My in-laws gifted us with some plane tickets for Christmas to go see them. So that'll be really nice because we haven't seen them in a long time. Be fun to get out of town for a little while. We might go back up to the farm. We always go back to my family's farm in the summer for at least a little while to visit everybody and do a little camping, not camping. We sleep in like an old farmhouse that at least it has running water now. There was a little renovation done, so you can like actually take a shower and be kind of human when you're there, which is super nice. So we'll probably do that. I really was hoping to go visit the language school where I've been taking my Spanish courses in El Paso, but the plane tickets are just insane. So that might have to wait for another time. I would love to do that at some point because they have an immersion program there that I would really love to do, because I think I mentioned in my last WIP and Chat that I had started taking a Spanish course and I liked it so much that I ended up taking the next one also, and I'll probably continue for as long as I can afford to do it, because now that the girls are gone, it really gives me something to do that is useful and interesting and fun, and I really like my teacher and we meet every week and it's a blast. She's a blast and I love it and I've learned so much. Of course, it's a process when you're in your 40s to learn anything, so I don't anticipate that I'm moving quite as fast as I would if I was a little younger when I started, but I'm to the point now where I can read most news articles online and pretty much understand what's going on, and I'm at the point where I can mostly understand what my teacher is saying to me most of the time. Granted, she speaks slowly and clearly, which is appreciated, and I can understand like young adult fiction level books, which is a really fun place to be. Really fun place to be. So that's been really a great way to spend my time. And if it's something you've always wanted to do, I highly recommend it. Now that there are so many TV shows available like on Netflix and all of that, you can just watch any show you want in Spanish or with Spanish subtitles, and it's great. It's a great way to learn actually. And it's been so much fun to see, like to read news from around the world in another language that just has a different perspective and a different take on the world and a different focus. And I don't know, it's really gratifying. And I think that maybe Spanish won't be the only language that I learn in my life. Whether I ever get fluent or not, just being able to read enough to like read the news is really amazing. So what should my next language be after Spanish? What would you pick next? Or if you're learning a language, what are you learning? Or if you're bilingual, what languages do you speak? Be fun to hear. Be fun to hear how many of you are bilingual. I know a lot of you who comment regularly are from Europe, so I feel like being bilingual in Europe is pretty common. Not so much in the United States. I think unless your parents are speakers of another language, we're just not exposed to it so much here in the US, because the US is huge. So if you never hear anything but English, it can be pretty hard to pick it up. Although, of course, there are places in the US where being bilingual is very common. But where I live, not so much. Unfortunately, because I really think we're missing out on something. All right, I finished all my C's that look like G's. They didn't really look like G's. It was just that the reflection was playing tricks with my eyes, not the symbols themselves. Let's move on to some E's. Let's see how far I have to lean over to see what's going on here. I don't know, give me your vote. Do you guys tell me how you feel about the reflectiveness of canvases? Do you like canvas reflectiveness? Is it cool to you? Or like me, does it just make you crazy? Because you can't see anything. I think it must depend on what kind of lighting you typically work with. And I found on this one, when I put my light pad under, it really didn't help. And normally it does some, but with this canvas it didn't really. Kind of been battling through it on certain sections, not every section. And of course, if I'm working at different times of day, it's a little easier sometimes. So I've had many of you ask after my last WIP and chat, especially how I'm doing and how my family is doing. And thank you so much for that. I really felt a lot of love after that WIP and chat. That was very much appreciated. And I think we're doing well. My mom, of course, is having a really hard time, as you would expect. Losing a child is not an easy thing to go through. But my mom has always been a very positive, optimistic person, and she is quite resilient. And so I think on the scale of how things could be going, she is handling things the best that she possibly can. And we are planning to do the American Foundation for the Prevention of Suicide is doing a walk here in my city in September. So I am planning to get us all together to do that walk, and as that gets closer, I'll let you guys know when it is, because I had several of you say, like, maybe we can partner to do something for mental health awareness, and I think that would be amazing. I would love that, and so I will keep you all posted on that. Maybe you want to walk virtually, or maybe there's something in your city, or we can find a way maybe to sort of band together on it, which would be great, I think. So thank you for all of those kind words and thoughts and many prayers after that WIP and chat, and continuing. You guys have just been continuing to ask, so I appreciate that. I would love to know what events, if you're planning to participate in Summer with the Masters 2022, that's fantastic. But I'd like to also know what other events you're looking forward to or that you're participating in right at the moment, because our community has grown so much that it seems like there are a ton of events going on all the time, and that's really cool. So I'd love to hear what else you're working on. Oh, I get to finally put something in my cute little trash boat. It's not actually trash, it's just a wrong colored drill. I've been waiting to put something in my cute little trash boat here. Okay, let's see. Struggling. I thought I'd be able to finish this whole section while I'm talking, but I work so slow when I'm talking. I work pretty slow anyway, but when I'm talking, forget about it. I'm so slow. So I might have to finish this off camera, and then I'll show you guys I'll take you out for a long view. I discovered this, it's not a new discovery, it's been around a long time. The Scotch Expressions masking tape. So it's like legit masking tape, but it's a color, and you can get it in just like solid colors, many different solid colors, and then some patterns too. So I used that to section off my cover sheet for this one, and it's my favorite so far of all my washi tapes. I mean, it's prettier than masking tape, which is nice, but it sticks so well, and it's nice and thick, and it's nice and solid. So you can actually bend it back and it kind of stays, which is great. So it's called, let's see if I have one. So here's what an unopened one looks like. So they come in all kinds of patterns. The rolls aren't very big, but they're good. They stick much better than washi tape, but you still get some patterns. So that's a good discovery. What do you guys use to section off? And what's your favorite? I've asked you like 12 questions in the course of this WIP and chat. So that means you have to leave like 12 different comments. I love it when people do that in whipping chats. And then you thought you were done, but you have to edit your comment 12 times to keep answering the questions. You don't have to, but I do love reading your comments. I'm looking at my camera and it's saying I've been talking for 45 minutes. By the time I get this edited, it won't be 45 minutes because I'll take out all the times I had to like say the same thing again because I messed it up the first time, or maybe the second time too. It just depends. Maybe I'll sign off here for today. I'll take you out when I get this section finished. I'll take you out for a long view. You can see what we worked on and how it's all coming together. It was so much fun just to sit here and diamond paint with you today. I hope you have a really, really, really great week, and that whatever's going on in your life is bringing you joy, and if it's not, you're finding a way to move through it. Sending you lots of super big hugs. As always, spread some joy wherever you are, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.